if you put ice or water in this, I think you're just being a silly goose.
Hey guys, Trevor here for another Whiskey Wednesday Live. Today I'm joined by James. Josh is not here today, it's his birthday, so he is doing what he does every year, celebrating with all his friends at Chuck E. Cheese's. Hope you're having a good time in the ball pit, Josh. We got some great stuff for you guys today. We're doing some beers and then Belle Meade Cast Strength Reserve Bourbon. First up, we've got the Göller German Lager. Let James tell you a little bit about it.
So we just recently brought in the Göller stuff. We brought in 4 SKUs from them: a Dunkel, a Lager, a Pilsner, and a Hefeweizen. When I tasted through them, the Lager was the one that I really gravitated towards. Traditional German style stuff. So if you're looking for some at a great price point, it is definitely something that I would come in and grab. We'll probably be getting it regularly, so don't worry about it. But right now I know the Dunkel sold through, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a really great one. It's definitely like a full-bodied German lager. Not quite as high carbonation as some of the mass-produced. It's got that very traditional, like malty, a great everyday beer to go along with whatever whiskey you're sipping on.
Yeah, that's a great point, because when I tried it, I was definitely having it with bourbon at the time. Really loved the way it kind of cleared off the palate, made it really an enjoyable experience. And as somebody that loves German lagers, and it's hard to get a great traditional German lager in this country, anytime something like this comes in, I definitely go for it. So I would encourage anybody to come in and give this one a shot.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. It reminds me a lot of last time I was in Germany. There's so many beers there that you drink that you can't get here. Their version of craft and microbreweries and everything. And it, it's got the great Grolsch style pop top, which is always fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little upset that you cracked it before we went live, because there's a few things in life that are more satisfying than a swing top popping open.
Right, rookie move on my part. Sorry, guys. Next up, from Founders, we have the KBS Maple Mackinac Fudge. There's a lot going on there.
So as I understand it, Mackinac Fudge is like a uniquely Michigan thing from Mackinac Island. This is something I've learned recently. I don't know what makes it special, but I'll tell you the nose on this is, the fudgiest brownies you've ever encountered.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This smells like a straight brownie.
It's unbelievable on the nose. And I haven't tried this yet, so. Whew.
Very nice. It's the maple and the chocolate are definitely there, but it's not. I thought this was gonna be crazy sweet. Yep. One of those ones that I would relegate as a dessert beer. The flavors are there, but it's not overly sweet at all.
No, and some in there does bitter it out, especially in the back half of the palate. I don't know if it's the malting. KBS regular is just a stunning beer. I think it might be some of the barrel, because it is barrel aged. So, but a lot of that really kills the sweetness that you get right in the front. On the back, man, you get yourself into trouble on a 4-pack of these. And these are on sale right now for $19.99.
Yeah.
So $2 off. So it's a great deal for a big barrel-aged beer.
Yeah, 11%, so stands really tall. Finish is kind of dry. Like I said, it kind of got like a little dryness on the back end of the palate. I really like that. I was never a big stout guy, and I've kind of started getting into them a little more, and I enjoy the ones that are not overly sweet.
I agree. I know that the big trend is towards big pastry stouts and tons of sweetness, and a lot of them are fantastic, but I really do like a nice dry finish on a stout.
Yeah, and check this one out. We do have a decent supply, but not a million of these, so definitely swing by if you're interested and pick one of those up. Yeah. And then next up, we've got Belle Meade, their Reserve Cast Strength Bourbon. I'm a huge Belle Meade fan. You guys do a great job. This is the cast strength because I got to pick, so we drink cast strength whiskey when it's up to me. 108.3 proof. Belle Meade is in Greenbrier, Tennessee. This was distilled at MGP in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. They are distilling their own juice and starting to roll out some of their own products. But for now, a lot of their stuff is MGP, which nothing wrong with that. MGP always does a great job. very big traditional bourbon nose. Like you get the butterscotch, some spice, some nice oak.
Yeah.
I don't get any ethanol at all, despite being cast strength.
None.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason this is a staple in my household. It's very good. It's available every day. And it's a great price, on sale for $54.99 for a cast strength, high quality bourbon. Nothing wrong with that.
No, it's supremely drinkable at what, 108 proof, you said?
Yeah.
I mean, if you put ice or water in this, I think you're just being a silly goose. It drinks brilliantly just as it is.
Yeah, it doesn't need the ice. Will stand up great in a cocktail, but really I think it's just best enjoyed neat. There's a lot going on, a lot of flavor. Doesn't burn the mouth at all. It does give you that hug, lets you know you're drinking whiskey a little bit, which we love. It's just a fantastic one. If you're a fan of any of the big, bold cast strength bourbons, Russell's Reserve, Single Barrel, Wild Turkey Rare Breed, things like that, this is right up your alley. You'll really appreciate this one. So, and you guys have probably noticed this guy. We're not doing this one today. This is a preview of next week. Next week will be our second Drink Local edition of Whiskey Wednesday Live. We'll have our guest reviewer. We'll be reviewing all local products, and then we'll also be doing the drawing for the option to purchase a Van Winkle 12-year Lot B. So definitely get those entries in. Obviously, you can get one no purchase necessary entry. Any Argonaut barrel picks will get you those additional entries. So come on down to the Argonaut. Cheers, guys.